No, I've never had soul food in my entire life.
Everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I decided to film the mixed girl tag. Question number 1, what are you mixed with? I am mixed with black, white, and Native American. So, yeah. I am. What ethnicity have you often been mistaken for? Mexican. I forgot the rest. That's bad. I've been mistaken for a couple things. Yeah, so we'll just leave it at Mexican because I can't remember the rest, but there's been a couple things that I've been mistaken for, so. Is your hair curly, straight, or wavy? So you guys can see my hair is super curly. It's like, yeah. Was it different coming from challenging backgrounds growing up? Was it what? Oh,
Coming from challenging backgrounds growing up. Was it what? Oh,
was coming from different backgrounds challenging growing up? For me personally, no. Only because my mom is white and my dad is black, and I never really knew my dad, so I just kind of like stuck to the whole white side of me. My mom's whole side of the family is white, so growing up I always had that side. I never really had the black side, I guess, part of me, the black and Native American side of me. But I just recently decided to go to that side also, so we'll see how that goes. But growing up, I most definitely did have more of my white side because that's all I really knew. A little bit about my other side, but it wasn't much, so I didn't really get to like experience both cultures or whatever like somebody else would. So what background do you embrace the most? I personally, I would say I think I embrace them both equally, but I've been told I'm more white than I am black. It just depends. Sometimes I have my days, some days I don't. It all just depends on what day it is, I guess, and how I'm feeling. I don't know. I don't really have a specific side embraced rather than another one. Have you ever been teased for being different? Yes. In middle school or in elementary school, I was teased all the time just because, like I said earlier, I was with my white side of the family, so everybody in my family is white and I am the only one. So I've been teased for being adopted, for being colored, for being different than everybody else. I don't know, just because I wasn't like everybody else in the family. So school was a little difficult in elementary school for me. And then middle school, I wasn't bullied. People would ask if I was adopted, but it wasn't bad like it was in elementary school. Have you ever been ashamed of being good. Have you ever been ashamed of being multiracial? No, not ever. Because I think if I was only one race, I think I would only have one type of hair. It'd either be straight or it'd be like really curly, like, you know, like that typical curly. I don't know. It's just like really kinky and everything. I feel like I have like nice hair. Yeah, most definitely I do have like bad sides in my hair, but my hair, I love my hair, so I feel like it's most definitely got its benefits. I do enjoy being mixed. I've never doubted it or had negative feelings about it. Do you feel that being mixed has its benefits? Yeah. You get to experience different sides of every culture. So if you're like me, you're experiencing the other side kind of late. So, but like if you were like Asian and black, there's like two different sides of the family that you can experience different cultures, or you know, just anything. You can experience different things. You have opportunities, just a bunch of stuff that like not everybody else can get. Like you can't just get this type of hair. Whenever, you know. So I do believe it does. What makes being multiracial a beautiful thing? Everything. You're just, not one person looks the same. You know, any advice for someone who struggles with their identity? Personally, I would say, you know, don't let anybody tell you that you're not beautiful, or you can't do this, or you can't do that because, or you can't say this because you're not that, or you can't do that because you're not this. Or don't let anybody tell you you're only half of this, so you can't necessarily say that, you know? Don't let people beat you down just because you're different than they are. When in reality, they're probably just let people constantly tell you, you don't deserve to be here. Why don't you go back to wherever you came from? You know, things, the little things that get to the younger kids, that's what you kind of have to like think about, and like, you know, so be that way, you know, whether they like it or not, do you. Having, when people look at me and they say,
What are you mixed with? Oh my gosh, your hair's so beautiful. Oh, you're mixed with that?
I don't know, I just like being told those kind of things because it's a nice feeling to be told, you know, like, I don't know, it's just a nice feeling.